All right guys, got an awesome video for you today. Today I am going to be finalizing the prep on the beds. So I'm going to be broadforking them, putting compost on them, and then possibly seeding today. I don't know, we'll see where we get. Actually need to seed today because it's supposed to rain tomorrow. So let's get right into it. I already started to do a little bit of broadforking. I'll show you the new broadfork and what its use is for, and behind me is our compost. It just provides some good aerated organic material into the soil. We get that down the road at a place called Missouri Organics, and it is organic compost soil, and so or compost, and it's cheap, so we're super blessed to have that right down the road from us. So we're gonna throw that on here and jump right into this. All right, right behind me is the Broadfork that we got. We were gonna get one from Johnny's Seeds, but they're substantially more expensive, and they're actually on back order, I think until the end of this month. So we went ahead and got this one because we needed something now, and this one had good reviews. It's from Gardener Supply. I'll leave a link to it in the description below. But it's about $200, and it's made in the USA, made in Montana, and it looks to be pretty sturdy. I've used it just here on this bed, and it's working out really well, handling the hard soil really well. And so I'll show you what it looks like here. All right, so here are the tines on this bad boy. These things are beefy. I assume they're made out of steel. But basically all you do is when you set it up, these come in individually or wrapped in a package as a whole, and you just take them, and there's this top kind of lock bar. You shove these tines in, and then you bolt the lock bar on top of them, and that's it. They stay really well. They don't wobble or anything. And then you have the handles that you assemble. So all of this, when it came in the mail, it came as separate pieces, and I had to assemble it, which took me about, I don't know, 10-15 minutes, something like that. And then, so all we do with the handles is obviously just put them in, and you got these lock pins that go in these places. So yeah, let me show you its use. Basically, so a broadfork is used for aerating the soil. If you're doing no-till, you need to get some organic material and some air and some water inside of your soil, and so it takes that compacted soil and it breaks it up, and then it allows the ecology to kind of sink down into the soil, and it becomes better soil. So let me show you how it's used. So all I'm doing, just kind of backing up about, I don't know, 10 inches every time, and jumping on it, pulling it back, and go to the next one. So, got our compost, and I'm gonna come back through here and just sprinkle it on. a beautiful sunny day out here in Kansas City, and I was on the excavator earlier digging the pond, and it's just too pretty out here not to plant some plants. So I decided, you know what I'm gonna do? I don't care if the ground is too wet right now, I'm gonna make this work. I am gonna plant some spinach and I'm gonna plant some arugula. So I showed you already how I've been prepping these beds with the Broadfork and the compost. I did that to the bed behind me here, this first one, and this is where I'm gonna start the spinach. So it's gonna go spinach in this 50-foot row and spinach down in the other 50-foot row, so 100-foot row of spinach, and then right next to it, both 50-foot rows, another 100 feet of arugula. And we are gonna be planting this with the Earthway Seeder, which I'm gonna show you here in a second. So let's get started. I'm excited to get these seeds in the ground. So here's the first 50-foot row all prepped, ready to go. I got Isaiah, shirtless man Isaiah, out here with me. He's gonna be helping me plant the seeds today. So we're gonna be getting our feet dirty. Check it out. We got no shoes on, he's got no shirt on. I'm gonna keep my shirt on today.
No pants on?
Hey, keep those pants on, boy. All right, here's what we're doing. So I got the bed rake. Our rows are 30 inches, so we're gonna plant 4 rows of spinach in this bed, spaced about 6 inches apart. So this is something that Johnny's Seeds came up with. So basically, you take these longer sections, attach them to your bed rake, and then rake across the bed, and you have however many you want. In this case, you have 4 marked rows that are consistently 6 inches apart. And so not everybody has a ton of money to spend on Johnny's tools and equipment. So I just took some PEX that we had downstairs and some PEX tubing, some water line, and I'll show you what I did with it. So this is what we're doing. We're taking our PEX and we're measuring it out to about
right there.
Yeah, you're right, 5 inches. So measure it out. Let's just lay it on the ground here. Make it easier. All right, so we'll do it to about 5 inches. Wait, did I do 5 or 4? I think I did 4 inches. I did 4 inches. So we're measuring out to about 4 inches. And then Isaiah, you wanna do the honors?
Uh-huh.
So let me just get it started, bub. Okay. And then we're taking like any cutters you have. Keep going, crank it. Keep going.
Ooh.
Use them muscles, boy. Keep going. There you go. All right, now this is our 4-inch. Wait, which one's our 4-inch section? Yeah, this is our 4-inch, little in the 4-inch section. All right, now I'll show you how we do the other part. All right, the next part's pretty simple. I'm doing this just to get it. This is for my use case. I'm just getting it to hold on there real tight. So I'm taking my knife, just getting to the center, and then going down, you know, just a little bit like that. So there's a little slit in the center of the tubing. All right, and then I'm taking my torch. Heating it up just a little bit, or a lot of it. And then we're just shoving it right on the end of this. And the slits will overlap a little area. And I kind of just press it down on there while it's hot with something. So it kind of hugs around the edge of the rake. Just like that. So now we have 2 of the PEX tubes on. Let's do 2 more and then we will be ready to mark our rows. We get it started and you can finish it.
Let's wait. I can do the rest.
Good job. One more. I'm gonna burn the end of this one.
And
Push it. Oh, it caught on fire.
yeah.
All right, here's our final creation. They are exact centered and 4 rows, 6 inches apart. So now we'll run it down the bed and I'll show you how it just marks real well. All right, so my first attempt was a failure. Obviously, when I lifted up the rake, all of the tubes fell out. So I just put a little tape on them. That might be something you have to do. Keep in mind, a bed rake, I think from Johnny's is about $85. And then I don't know how much these little dinghies are. They're probably 10 bucks, I don't know. So I got this from a local hardware store, the bed prep rake, for $10. I think it was on sale for 10 bucks. And then obviously this is free. So some things you just gotta improvise. So let's see how this works. And that's how it's done. That is how you easily mark your rows for direct seeding. So now we're gonna use the Earthway Seeder, and we're gonna get these spinach seeds in the ground, and I'll show you the Earthway Seeder first. So this is the Earthway Seeder. It's about $120 online. I got it from a place called Rural King. I'll link it in the description below. But basically all it does is it has a little hopper here. I'll get the hopper in here. And it's got these seed plates. Let me take it out. It's got these little seed plates right here, and this one says spinach on it. Radishes, asparagus, leeks, whatever you want to plant. This is the seed plate for these plants. So of course we're planting spinach. So I got the spinach seed plate. So it just goes inside the hopper here.
What's a hopper?
The hopper is where we hold the seeds.
Oh.
And it just screws in. So just place it right in there. And then you just screw it in tight by holding the front wheel. That's it. And then when you turn the wheel, obviously this turns and it picks the seeds up from inside there. Then they come out this hole back here. They drop through the furrow or the plow and into the bed, and then this back wheel covers the chain pulls the dirt back over top of the hole you just made with this furrow, and then the back wheel obviously compacts it down. So it's a very nifty way to easily seed.
Hold the seeds to go down.
That actually prepares that soil for getting ready to be planted.
Mm-hmm.
So all we're gonna do is pop some seeds in the hopper, pop some spinach seeds in the hopper. We're gonna plant them about a ½ inch deep, and then we're just gonna go down the rows that we just marked. So you ready to do this?
So the seeds go in
yeah.
and they fall off there.
Yep, see, it just falls out right there.
Oh.
That's how it works. You ready?
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do it. So today I'm planting the Johnny's seed. It's called space spinach. Just a standard hybrid spinach. So this thing's nifty. It's got a little kickstand on it, help it stand up. So just go ahead and put these in the hopper. I'm not sure how many we're gonna need. Probably way too many, but we'll find out. All right, and here we go. All right, that's it. We are fully done. 150-foot row of spinach. It was super easy. I love the precision seeder, the Earthway Seeder. One thing I would recommend is bed prep is no joke. When you're direct seeding like this or using a seeder, you need to spend the extra time to prep your bed well. You need to make sure that top 2 inches of the soil is loose. If it's hard for that little furrow to get through the ground. So the next beds I do, I'm gonna make sure I'm at least 2 inches down. So let's go to the next bed. All right guys, that is it. We got everything planted. I did the other 50-foot row behind me. This one turned out a little bit better. I put a little bit more compost on top, and I worked it in a little bit more. Like I said, I did more like the 2 inches that they had talked about. And this one turned out better. The seeder was able to go through the soil way easier. So 100-foot row, fully done. I got them watered in and super excited. We'll see how they turn out. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. And remember to subscribe to our channel. And if you want to get notified of future videos that we put out, remember to hit that notification bell. So I'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.